Taken in by Kirk right side. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Check, go! Ready, right?
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pioneer. Here we go, here we go.
Sampson, and he's in for the touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
There's one.
And this one won't be caught. We got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrives. First down. Here's Lamar. Complete. Derrick Henry. It's a short pickup to the 20. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down. Jackson's going to throw again. Pass pulled in by Henry. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
It's Sampson. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
It's a gain of 7.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the gun, Judkins. Keeps himself upright. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Roquan Smith with the pick. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing to save the defense in the score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the scenes.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Now he starts from the 6. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 15-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Lamar out of the pistol. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. This one's set up for Lamar. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First down. First and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He has it at the 5. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Henry. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on! 19!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Browns are lined up to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Hey, middle. You. Hey.
First down throw for Jackson. He finds Bateman on the slant. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
45-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And again, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Tyler Lue back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This lined up left. Roops knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
On the jump.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
One final shot before the half. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. 60 Bobcats.
Sanders back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70.
Sanders setting the pass. He's going deep this time. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 14. Justin Hopkins, the kickoff for Browns.
All is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Exactly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
6, Buffalo 18.
To throw now is Sanders. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
50 Bison.
That's good.
18, Pioneer.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Still has some space inside the 35. And no yet this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Njoku complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the bunker. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Not Cowboy 80.
Now Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings
Panther
up
11,
2nd and
Panther
goal
11.
at the
18,
Ravens' 2-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. New set of downs for him from the 31. Flying down the middle with Henry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 range. Viking 18.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sanders now on third down. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
65, Chad. 65. 18 Cardinals.
Still sticking with the passing game. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So first down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Into the hands of Walker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, a run for Henry. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off here to Simpson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on. Set. Gravity lock.
Another game to Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Reed will give it to Simpson. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find the completion.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,